All right, moving now to the war with Iran. The ceasefire is breaking down as both sides unleash attacks in a fight to control the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. launching more strikes on Sunday. Overall, the U.S. has hit over 300 targets in Iran in 3 rounds of airstrikes over the past week. Here's ABC's Allison Cossack with the latest updates tonight.
Tonight, U.S. Central Command says American forces are launching more strikes against Iran as the standoff over the Strait of Hormuz escalates. These latest strikes coming just hours after the U.S. says it struck 140 Iranian targets. U.S. officials say the strikes are intended to diminish Iran's ability to target commercial shipping vessels in the strait. Iran retaliating, targeting several of its Gulf neighbors, Jordan, Kuwait, Oman, and Qatar, all saying they intercepted incoming fire. The U.S. and Iran entered negotiations last month based on a memorandum of understanding signed by both countries. But President Trump suggested last week that interim deal was over.
I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore.
But talks were held this weekend in Oman, though U.S. negotiators did not attend. The U.S. had expected Iran to publicly commit to stop attacking ships in the strait following those negotiations. But on Saturday, Iran fired at several ships they say were using unapproved routes and ignored warnings from its Navy. And now Iran declaring the strait closed until the end of American intervention in the region. But President Trump telling NBC the critical waterway remains open.
It's open. We bombed the hell out of them last night.
The U.S. Central Command also posting online saying traffic is flowing. Iran's foreign ministry today calling the U.S. strikes unapproved acts of aggression and says the strikes carried out by Iran are lawful because they are in self-defense. Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.